to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Utah's offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A third down try for the offense. Wilson to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Finds his man. It's Stevenson. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the youth had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Wilson will throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Louisiana Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
They'll run it from the gun. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Finds this big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. On the run, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Booth.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson to pass. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Utes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the returner is stopped. Louisiana Tech has it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wilson will throw. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
He'll pull it down. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run 1 more play on an untimed down. To the air on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's Jackson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure he wanted to avoid the hitter, he just got tired.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Power football with the run. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On the ground, it's Jackson. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. The give to the back. There we go. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Hauls it in. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wilson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Stevenson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Makes the catch.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The screen, he's got wheels. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Okay, ready? Looking for a productive play on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lyons. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Now the play fail. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll go to the counter. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After the run, now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Utes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Turning it on. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Play number 10 on this series. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30. The tag. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.